What's good? Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Matthew Shack live here in Los Angeles, man. Game 2. New York Knicks versus the San Antonio Spurs. Game 2. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered. What's good? First things first, salute to the unfiltered nation. Salute to the unfiltered fan. Salute to the mod squad. Salute to all you goons that are in the chat rooms. Run the likes up, homies. Run the likes up. Keep the likes at 50. 50. 50% or higher, bro. Let's make it easy tonight. Last but not least, tip your bartender, man. What's popping with you cats? I just walked in the door, bro. I didn't think I was going to make it, man. Luckily for me, I thought the game was 5 o'clock and not 5:30. I was in here scrambling, bro. I had to go to the bank. I had to go to 2 banks. I had to go to pick up some Blaze ones for the nation. I had to do all kinds of running around. I had to go to the post office. I had a lot of shit. And there was a major problem today. The police had a shootout on the freeway, on the 405, and the cat that they had a shootout with, he ain't walking around no more. So the freeways since 4 a.m. was closed. The 405, one of the biggest freeways in LA, shut down from 4 a.m. till right now. Okay, which means everybody was wall-to-wall traffic going in every direction. Very bad today, bro. Very bad today. But the cat that he thought it was a good idea, not far from where I am, he robbed someplace. That's not a big deal. It happens all the time. Driving around, they was chasing him. That's not a big deal. It happens all the time. The problem was he was cacking at the boys in blue, and the boys in blue didn't like it. They didn't like it, bro. Okay? So needless to say, when he got to the hospital, he was out of here. But the rest of us in Los Angeles, the freeway shut down, bro. Shut down for 12 hours, man. So that means driving through town was just like driving on the freeway. So when I got here, I found out that the game is 5:30. So it is what it is. So, man, I'm here, so I just don't get fined. We got the game. I barely made it home. I got some dinner. We also went to go pick up some dinner, so you'll be seeing me eating some ramen, some of my favorite ramen, because I only eat one type of ramen. So that's in there. So we're about to go down, bro. So put a 1 in the chat if you guys had a good day. Put a 2 in the chat if it could have been better. All right, man. 1 in the chat, good day. 2 in the chat, could have been better. All right, let's roll. All right. So salute to everybody, man. Salute to everybody. Last night, man, you should have been here. Matthew Shack Unfiltered, that would be me, watched his first hockey game from beginning to end ever in his life on TV. Now, I've only been to one hockey game, but yesterday, I actually was here from opening face-off to the end in overtime, and that shit was dope, dog. So that was good. We had a good time over here for those of you guys. So thanks to everybody that showed up, man. But I'm hockey fan now, bro. I'm still trying to learn the rules, but that game yesterday was off the hook. Okay. All right. Okay, hold on. You said the stream field seems a little choppy. I mean, what can I do? What am I supposed to do about it? All right, let me see what's going on here. Okay, I think it's your Getro PCS phone, bro. Has to be, bro. You got to pay your phone bill, Justin Sa. It ain't me. Okay. Gabriel Davis said the Hurricanes effing cheated. Hey, bro. This is what I saw. I saw the Golden Knights beating their asses for 2.5 quarters. Or is it quarters or periods? 2.5 periods. It was 2-0. They wasn't getting nothing done. And then the Hurricanes started speeding up the tempo, and then it was 1-2. And then 5 minutes later, it was 2-2. And then a couple of minutes later, it was 3-2. And then Golden Knights scored to make it pop. And I was like, man, then it went to overtime. And then that's what it was. Okay? Hey, man. When you're winning 2-0 in a hockey game, in the middle of the last period, you don't lose that. I don't care who's helping them. You gave up Four scores in a quarter and a half, bro. That's an ass whooping. Okay, y'all can try to justify it all you want to. That was an ass whooping, bro. Okay, that was an ass whooping. But it was good as shit. Okay, all right, man. Straight up, man. Straight up. Yeah, Justice Side, man. You just made all that money, bro, and you didn't even pay your phone bill, bro. I mean, come on, dog. No one else is saying it's choppy but you. All right. So yeah, man. We in the house, bro. Blaze wouldn't put in the issue. Okay. But yeah, man, appreciate all you guys being here, man. But I'm gonna go ahead and light something up, bro. Okay. Make sure it do what it do, not what it don't. And I'm gonna say this right now. If the San Antonio Spurs do not win tonight, they in trouble, bro. It's a must win for San Antonio. The Knicks did their job. All they wanted to do was split, go home, tied 1-1. They got home court advantage in game 5. Okay? Unfortunately, the Spurs better get their shit together right now. Spurs don't get their shit together, bro. It's all bad. All right? Yeah, unknown Raider guy, we saw the power play, man, but there was a bunch of power plays. That power play, bro, they at the end, they barely scored at the end, bro. I think they scored with like 20 seconds left in the power play, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Okay. All right. I even went by the smoke shop to get me another lighter, bro. I need some more fire up in here. Now we doing something. Hell yeah. And the homie gave me a good ass deal and shit. You know what I'm saying? All right, man. All right. So yeah, man. I'm here chilling. I'm just waiting for wife to say to come get my ramen. I'm looking through the window. She ain't opened the ramen yet. So we ain't get the ramen. I'm getting my ramen. I'm gonna watch the game. I got my drinky drink. Okay, all good. Unknown guy says, are the Spurs main players Fox and Wemby? Yeah, pretty much. Oh no. The main player is Castle and Wemby. De'Aaron Fox looked like a straight bum, man. He looked like an absolute bum. He looked like a bum, bro. He looked like a bum, dog. I'm like, come on. I've never seen him play that bad, but he played horrible, bro. He lost that shit. He couldn't hit a shot. And Brunson turned into Mighty Mouse and shit. He turned into Mighty Mouse in that fourth quarter. Ooh, peppery as hell, bro. Peppery as hell. Okay? I'm smoking the CAL Brazil. Okay? For the World Cup, bro. All right? Okay, yeah, man. I haven't smoked one of these in a long time, man. It's probably been about 10 years since I smoked this one. Okay? Mike Brown is out coaching them. That's facts. The little light skinned cat, man. He better pick his shit up. All right. He better pick his shit up, dog, real quick, because Mike Brown is definitely coaching his ass off right now, man. Salute to Mike Brown, man. You talk about a guy that deserves to win some shit, it would be him, man. That dude has been used by so many organizations as a stopgap coach, including your Golden State Warriors. Don't think that y'all don't get a pass because y'all used Mike Brown up. Y'all used him like a dirty diaper. Cavaliers used him like a dirty diaper. Y'all used him like a dirty. The Warriors used him like a dirty diaper. The Sacramento Kings used him like a dirty diaper. Also, none of y'all get to act like y'all didn't use Mike Brown. You used him. Right? You let him on. Okay, you led the brother on, man. All right. And guess what? Tried to use him again. James Dolan tried to use him again over here in New York. The bad part about it is Mike Brown can actually coach his ass off. That's the difference. Mike Brown can actually really coach though. Okay, simple as that. All right. You don't get the Antonio Pierce him. Okay, that don't get the work. You don't get the Antonio Pierce him, bro. Okay, you were able to do that shit with AP, but you ain't doing that shit with MB. Let's just keep it gangster. Okay, because Mike Brown can coach. He should have been in this position a long time ago. All right. Okay. Matter of fact, I mean, he got ran out of town plenty of times. All right. But you Warrior fans, I know how you so quick to point a finger at somebody. Go look in the mirror and point at yourself because you did the same shit to Mike Breezy. You did the same shit to Mike Breezy, homie. Okay? Keep it gangster. What's up, Chunky Chunk? What's happening? Let's see who's doing the national anthem today. See if there's anybody I want to hear from. Uh-oh. She looked the part. Oh, she got some pipes. Unknown Reddit guy said we should have put Steve Kerr as general manager after the first championship and put Mike Brown as head coach. I mean, but y'all always do the brothers wrong, man. Don't act like y'all didn't do y'all didn't do Mr. Jackson wrong, because y'all did. Y'all let Mr. Jackson build that team up, kick him out, and then put Kerr in to get all the chips. That wasn't cool. Y'all did Mark Jackson dirty too. Let's not act like y'all didn't. Y'all did. Okay. All right. John Bankhead. Yeah. All right. Mike Brown didn't use y'all. Mike Brown should have been the coach. Mike Brown it definitely should have been the coach. Ain't even use y'all. He was doing his job the whole time. John Bankhead, he was doing his job the whole time. Why you think he kept getting jobs? Everywhere, anytime there was a damn fire, anytime there was a fire to get put out, they called the Mike Brown Fire Department to put the shit out. How many fires did he put out? How many times did he have to save a team because their coach was sick or Kerr was having he broke a toenail or some shit? Every time he was coming and he was winning everywhere he went. When he's with the Cavs, he got ran out of town for Ty Lue. Okay, he was winning. Came over here to Golden State. Y'all, he was over there. Y'all used him up because Kerr was having a headache and shit. He was winning. Y'all let him go. He goes to Sacramento, does the same shit, wins. Then they get him out of there and put in Doug Christie. This dude is a good coach, man. Y'all don't get to say he used you guys, man. The person who used the Warriors is named KD. That's who used you. KD's the one that used you. If anybody, Mike Brown was there when y'all was losing championships. Understand, when y'all lost to those Toronto Draconians, aka the Raptors, when y'all lost to Drake. When Chef Curry lost to Drake, who was there trying to make sure that y'all was doing what y'all needed to do? Mike Brown. Okay? Come on, man. Stop. Don't be dissing Mike Brown, bro. Mike Brown definitely deserves. He's proving it with these dudes. Look at this team. Look at the Knicks. They should not be here. The Knicks should not be in the finals if you look at their team. They're there because of Mike Breezy. That's why they're there. Okay? Straight up. Yeah, man, Steve Kerr was handed the job. Steve Kerr's a great coach. He's an all-time great coach. But let's not act like let's not act like he had to build a team from scratch, because he didn't. Who built that team? Mark Jackson did. Who drafted Steph Curry? Mark Jackson. Who drafted Draymond Green? Mark Jackson. Who drafted Klay Thompson? Mark Jackson. Who drafted all the other cats that was there before? Okay? Mark Jackson. Got rid of them. And then brought Curry in. That's what they do, bro. Simple as that. Now, I know y'all Warrior fans don't care, but the facts are the facts. All right? Okay? Mike Brown is a good-ass coach who doesn't get no credit. That dude has coached, who is he coached? He's coached Kyrie Irving. He's coached LeBron James. He's coached Steph Curry. He's coached Draymond Green. He's coached Klay Thompson. That's 5 Hall of Famers right there. Okay? That's 5 Hall of Famers. Getting treated away. If he wasn't all what y'all trying to say is, how come he's one of the few people that can say he coached LeBron James and Steph? Because he's better than you say he is. That's why. This boy's tight. That boy tight. Yeah, now y'all do. You ain't gonna be no Mike Brown slander. Mike Brown is a real one. He really, really, really was coaching when y'all needed him, dog. When Kerr wasn't coaching, when Kerr was having his whatever was going on with him. Okay? This isn't Luke Walton. This isn't Luke Walton when Kerr wasn't feeling good and Luke Walton came in there, bro. No, Luke Walton wasn't doing shit. Okay? And then when Luke Walton went over there to the Kings, he wasn't doing shit. Mike Brown has done nothing but be a solid coach everywhere he's been. The problem is he don't get a chance to be there. Good ass coach, bro. Mike Brown out coach Victor Wembanyama's coach. Okay. All right, man. Trying to see if the wife is opening up the bags and shit. I'm looking. So yeah, man. Larry Riley. I mean, it sounds better the way I said it though. Nobody even knows who Larry Riley is. I mean, if you ask, I guarantee you, John, if John Bankhead, you from the O, so you know. I guarantee you ask the average Dub Nation fan who Larry Riley is, they wouldn't know, bro. They wouldn't have no idea. Because the majority of them weren't fans back when you had Monte Ellis, when Monte was there. I remember Monte and Steph in the backcourt. I mean, people be forgetting I'm from the Bay. Like, never forget. I grew up in the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum, both sides. I grew up in that basketball arena and that baseball and football arena too. I remember when Monte Ellis averaged 27 a game and Steph was having ankle problems and people were talking about trading Steph. Oh, we need to get rid of one of them. And then they wound up trading Monte to the Milwaukee Bucks. I remember everything, bro. I remember everything, dog. Trust me. My best friend had season tickets during there and he was complaining. Why are we trading Monte? We should trade Steph. He can't stay healthy. Luckily, nobody listened to my boy because y'all would have had Monte instead of Stephen. Instead of Wardell. They knew what they were doing. They said his ankles is jacked, but that dude could shoot. I think we need to get rid of Monte's ass. I think they made the right decision with that. All right, man, let's see what we got. Castle, y'all got to win, bro. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Y'all better start hitting some shots. There we go. I remember when Monte Ellis was averaging 27 a game. One thing about Monte is he didn't make nobody better. He didn't make nobody better. He was just a scorer. That's it. He wasn't passing to nobody. Okay, at all. But he was fun to watch, bro. He was fun to watch. Okay. Yeah, trust me. I know who, bro. Who are y'all throwing it to? Oh, okay. Jalen Breezy. Jalen Breezy. Jalen Breezy. Yeah, man. Salute to Mike Brown, bro. Salute to Mike Brown, though. Duck that. Okay. Yeah, they said our Warriors were done for even trying to bring him back for AC as soon as he was let go by the Kings. Well, man, they did what the fans wanted to do. Steve Kerr had the leverage for him to get the extension. You had to re-sign Kerr. You had to re-sign Kerr if you could. Kerr's got to retire, bro. Like, that wasn't the wrong decision. Steve Kerr is them seats at the damn Chase Center expensive as shit. Okay, my people that they don't even have season tickets no more with the Warriors because it's too expensive now. They had season tickets for 20 years. They don't got them no more. You got to put who the people who's paying want to see. They don't want to see Mike Brown. They want to see Steve Kerr. They made the right decision. And Kerr should be the coach until he decides he wants to step down. So if he wants to keep coaching, then you have to keep signing him, bro. You have to keep signing him. That's Steve Kerr, bro. You can't do that. Yeah, Monte didn't mind playing along with Steph, but Monte never saw a shot he didn't like. Monte was a shoot first. You can't have your point guard being shoot first. At that time, Steph was playing two. He wasn't playing point. Steph was playing two. Steph was playing two at that time. Monte was playing point. Why? Because who gets to have the ball more? Oh, you say he did not like playing? Nah. Because Monte knew what Steph could do. That's why he never passed up on a shot. Monte was always gunning. He was just gunning the whole time. Steph was in there trying to play, and he never complained. Steph never complained about it. He always had good things to say about Monte. He never said nothing crazy about Monte. But Monte wasn't passing a rock. He wasn't, bro. And he better be lucky that Draymond was still at Michigan State at that time. Okay? He better be lucky, because if Dre was on that team, he would have been getting punched by Dre. That I guarantee you that. Okay? All right. Shaq, do you think we could have been in the playoffs if you didn't listen to fans? To the fans and brought in Mike Brown as head coach. No. Steve Kerr got four chips with you guys, man. I mean, it would have been a very unpopular situation. Okay, look at it like this. Back in the 90s, there was a dynasty. Okay? There was definitely a dynasty that got broken up by the owner. There's a guy by the name of Jerry Reinsdorf that broke up the Chicago Bulls because he refused to re-sign Phil Jackson again, even though they were the 3-time defending champions in a row. How did that work out? When was the last time the Chicago Bulls have seen the NBA Finals? The year before the Knicks last did. 98. Knicks last time they were here was 99. That would have been, and guess what? The Warriors aren't stupid. Phil Jackson had 6 rings, 6-0, never lost. They're like, hey man, we're not going to be them. That's not going to happen. As long as Steph wants to play, Kerr got a job. Steph is going to retire a Warrior. There is no, Steph is never wearing another uniform ever. And Steve Kerr's never coaching another team. Those two statues out front. First statue at the Chase Center will be Wardell. Wardell will be first. Kerr will probably be second. Then you could talk about everybody else. Quick hands, quick hands. That's off. Oh, shit. Oh, you said 3 times in a row against Phil Jackson? No, Phil Jackson didn't win 3 in a row. He won 2 in a row. He didn't win 3 in a row. He didn't. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. He did. He three-peated with the Lakers. Yes, he did. My bad. Good shot. He did. He three-peated twice with the Bulls and three-peated twice. Once with the Lakers. That's 9. Absolutely. Yes, he did. Then Phil Jackson won 2 rings as a player with the New York Knicks. The last time they won, they went back-to-back. The last time they won, Phil Jackson was on that team. So Phil Jackson has 11 rings. 11. But he did lose 2 NBA Finals. Get that shit out of here. Yeah, they three-peated. Shaq and Kobe. Vassell said, get that shit out of here. Nah, nigga, get that shit out of here. So yeah, man, let's get these likes up, bro. Let's get the likes popping. Let's get the tips rolling. I'm giving y'all good game, good content. We're here. Trying to wait and see if this ramen's ready. Out of bounds. Step out of bounds? Sure did. Yeah, man, like the video. Let's roll, y'all. I made it in time. I know a lot of people in LA trying to get to the game, man, but that shooting on the freeway, bro, that was just 12 hours, man, shut down. Oh, Whippy! The Wimster. The Wimster. What's up, sis? Your nephew in here screaming like a banshee right now. I don't know what's going on, but I'm staying out of it. Stay my ass in the house. Babe, did you get my text message? I text you something. I don't know if you got. Hopefully you got it. Oh, they eating the ramen. I gotta go get my ramen. I gotta go heat my ramen up. Hell no, fool. Okay, good. No problem. Wimby. Wembley. All right. That hockey was fun last night. I ain't gonna hold y'all. That shit was fun. Long as hell though. Hockey long. That's long, man. That shit long, bro. All those 12-minute breaks, that shit's too much, bro. They got too many breaks in hockey. Too many breaks in hockey, man. They don't need all those breaks. They got 3 halftimes. That's just too much. 3 halftimes. You don't need 3 halftimes in a hockey game, man. Y'all don't need to do all of that. Y'all doing too much. Okay, man. Shit. Let me go see what's going on with the. Go get my damn ramen right quick. Wimby with the left-handed yoke. Wimbus. Wimby. Okay. Nick Rockhart in the hearts. Rich Hart now. Rick Hart. All right, let me go get my ramen right quick, bro. Okay. I'll be right back. Hold on. Y'all talk amongst yourselves while I'm gone, right? Oh, shit. right, y'all. I had to go get my ramen, man. I don't like ramen. I had too much top ramen when I was a kid. Thanks for our unknown Raider guy putting the shirts up. New shirts on the way. It's the only ramen that I like. And it's pricey as hell. Be like 30 bucks for this. But it's good. Okay. All right. Let's make y'all free throws, bro. Shit. Oh, shit, he missed that. Spurs ain't playing today. Big ass pieces of chicken. Oh, all right. Thanks, sis. We got the new cigar killers. I'm telling you, get ready. I got a bunch of shit. Ain't launched it yet, but it's ready. Woo! I'm not falling for that, bruh. You gotta try again. I ain't doing that dumb ass shit. Know what you're trying to get me to say? I ain't gonna say it. It ain't happening. That ain't gonna happen. Sorry, brother. Yeah. I put the spicy beef in it. It's spicy beef. They make the noodles in front of you. They actually rolling the noodles in the noodle thing. When you order it, you see them making your shit. They put it in the pot. Ain't no ain't no freeze dried shit. So I got the spicy beef in here with the chicken. I got the runny egg. But the egg become gooey out. It's the only ramen in the world I like. I don't like ramen, but I love this. Hold on, man. Hold on. I'm missing something. Let me fix that right quick. Reminds me when I'm in Europe. Sitting at a restaurant, eating a tomahawk steak, or eating a big ass place of pasta that they make in front of you, smoking my cigar right in the damn restaurant. They don't say shit. Love it. It's beautiful. How it's supposed to be. How kings are supposed to eat. Don't tell me I can't smoke and eat at the same time, because I can. Yeah, I am a pizza, wings, and hoagies guy too. But my son wanted noodles, and it's Friday, and his mom said, you know, she said, ask your dad. And I said, yeah. We got to do a lot of cooking, man. A lot of cooking. My son's birthday party. He has his first birthday, big ass birthday party, pool party on coming up this weekend. We got to do a bunch of, get all the food and everything together. So ain't no use cooking tonight. And this is like 3 meals, but it's expensive. About 30 bucks, bro, per bowl. Yeah, I got a lot of cooking to do, man. But he's gonna have all his classmates are coming. De'Aaron Fox finally did something. He was playing like a bum last game. I'll try it. Baby or ramen dish because it's Brita. Most ramen places they use pork. I can't do it. But I reluctantly tried this one time. Been stuck on it ever since. But they make the noodles in front of your ass. It ain't nothing you can talk about. You order it, you see them. They roll that shit up, roll the dough up, put that shit in the machine, big ass long machine. You can see your shit. They take your shit, they put it in the boiler right in front of your ass. Ain't nothing to talk about. Everything is done right in front of you. Like, oh, this shit is super fresh. This ain't no damn top ramen that do sitting in the damn in a paper sack, bruh. Am I going to the Snoop Dogg concert on Long Beach? Nah, sold out, bro. Sold out. Plus, I'm good. That's the LBC, bruh. They gonna get active down there. I'm kind of cool. I'm good. I'm not going nowhere away from down there. It ain't happening. Not during no Snoop show. Nipsey's brother, Black Sam, opened up a Marathon Burger down there, and across the street they was cacking in the middle of the daytime across the street doing the launch. Snoop, YG was there. Across the street, they had they thought it was a Tombstone and shit with Val Kilmer and Kurt Russell. Hell no. I watch the stream. I don't have to worry about ducking with the stream, bro. That's where I'm at nowadays. That's where I'm at in my life. I went to the Up in Smokes tour. That's not only the greatest rap concert I ever been to, but it's one of the greatest concerts I've been to. You're looking at somebody that's seen Michael Jackson, Prince, Whitney. I mean, I've seen hell people. That damn Up in Smoke tour was that dope. Eminem, Snoop, Dr. Dre, 50, NWA reunion, all that. It was sick. Bev said first grader. Nah, these are kindergartners, Bev. These are kinder kids. Son be first grade next year. Yeah, we went to Sam's Club. And now we got to go back because it's like all these other people. Now all of a sudden all these kids are coming now. It's like, and then the parents are coming. We're like, damn, what are we gonna get? What are we gonna serve them to drink? I was like, shit, I don't know. My wife was like, your sister was like, we was at Total Wine just now. And she's like, I don't know what to get. I said, well, you know what? The game's coming on. Why don't we think about it and come back tomorrow? So yeah, it's going down, bro. I think it's gonna be like 30 kids. So it's gonna be cracking, man. He's very excited. Like Cow Expo when they had Black Family Night. Yeah, man, I remember that. Matt, you know, Matthew, he go to school with everybody. He don't go to no all black school. There ain't no all black. He goes to a very, very diverse school, super diverse. and in a very well-to-do neighborhood too. So these parents is they sitting on loot. I'm I'm too seasoned, bro, for me to be having to worry about a concert. Now my wife, she go all them concerts. Her and her girlfriends. Nah, I'm cool. I'm good. I didn't see the greatest of all time. I done seen Stevie. I done seen all. I remember seeing NWA at the Henry J. Kaiser Center. John Bankhead, Henry J. Kaiser Center. When NWA first came out, 80, 87, 88, it was them, Run DMC, JJ Fad. Who else? I done seen Public Enemy. I done seen all the people I want to see, bro. Anybody that I want to see is not alive. I didn't get to see the Beatles before my time. I didn't get to see Jimi Hendrix, but my dad did. I didn't see Bob Marley. Everybody else, I seen. I was at Purple Rain tour. I was there. Still got my program. I was at Rhythm Nation Janet Jackson. I went to all of them. If I had a chance to see anybody, New Edition, I seen them. If I had a chance to see anybody dead or alive perform, my first pick would be Jimi Hendrix. That'd be my first pick. Number one. Second, probably the Beatles. Third, Bob Marley. Fourth, Frank Sinatra. If I was 20 years older or 30 years older, I'd have been at all those things. I would have definitely been Frank Sinatra concert. Sammy Davis Jr. shit, the Brat Pack. I would have been there. Without question. I definitely would have been there. Say you getting hungry? Here you go, dog. Good, bro. Like, it's so rich and so hearty, bro. I'm full already. Look at that. I didn't even touch it. But it's so rich. There's so much shit going on. So savory. It's going to take me like 3 days to eat this. And it's one of those type of things that it gets better. You know how it gets better as the days go by. You know, after it marinates. Oh, yeah, it's good, bro. I don't like ramen, bro. I do not like ramen. But what am I eating? The greatest ramen of all time. Ain't nothing better than that, bro. Yeah. Put that to the side right quick. Puff on this for a little bit. Hey, man, Nicholas, look at it like this, bro. We're kings, bro. We're kings. We have to remember that. We're kings, bro. We're supposed to be eating good. We're supposed to be looking good. We're supposed to be smoking good. We're supposed to be drinking good. Everything we're supposed to... It's our job, bro. Who else gonna do it? Women have, women take care of themselves, but let's not act like there's no women. That's not women that are their needs, hair, nails, Range Rover, apartment, Birkin bags are taken care of. Ain't no woman taking care of no man like that, bro. If your toenails are this long off of your feet, they're not gonna say, "Babe, let's go and get you a mani pedi." They're not doing that. They're just gonna let you look bummy while they go and find somebody that takes care of themselves. Women ain't doing all that shit. I'm going to eat swell, smoke swell, do everything swell, dress swell. My sunglasses, everything got to be tight because I deserve it. I bought it. Who else did it? Me. Who else? Me. Who else? Let me see who else did it. Me. I get something, it's a birthday. It's a Father's Day. It's a Valentine's Day. It's Christmas. That's pretty much it, bro. 4 times a year, I'll get something. It isn't no, I just got this just because. That used to be like that until he showed up. Now that he's here, the third Matthew Shack, that doesn't happen like that. Because it's like, I'm telling you. Yeah, Bev, I know you've been everywhere, Bev. You know everybody. You got E40 on speed dial. You can call 40 Water right now. He pick up. Ooh, ooh. That's how he probably answers the phone. 40 probably answers the phone. Ooh. Oh, you said you want a cigar? I got something. I got one for you, bro. Yeah, man. Here you go, Nick. Hook you up with a Cohiba, man. Will 81. Shaq, did you hear about the Rams getting in problems with Inglewood City? How? What happened? I was in Inglewood yesterday. What happened? How did they get in trouble? Nigga said that whenever I have a big come up, I get myself something while looking at the price tag. You got to, bro. You won't get it. I always say, man, buy yourself something once a week. It doesn't have to be nothing expensive. Just get used to spending on yourself. When you get to the point where your pinky toe is hanging out of your work socks, it's time to buy some socks. You know how we are, bro. Oh, man. Nah, dude, you have to do that. It's really time for you to buy some work boots, Corey. It's time, bro. These boots, they've done their job for the past 10 years, bro. It's not even the steel toes in the front or the top. It's the back. When your heel is doing this in the back. When your back heel looks like this. Your heel's supposed to look like this. But when it looked like this, it's time to either get them resold or get some new shoes. And you know what? I'm telling you, man, you do not understand how much dudes don't take care of themselves. Appreciate the $2. They don't. How do I know? Because my boys tell me, yo, man, you got all those shoes, dog. You buying all that stuff. Why you worried about what goes on my feet? I'm just saying, man, I ain't gonna do all of that. Well, then don't do all of that. Keep walking around with your Jesus sandals. And you ain't Jesus. If you ain't Jesus, you don't need to have on Jesus sandals, bro. Be Jesus, save some souls, then put those on. I'm not gonna walk around looking any kind of way because y'all don't want to look. See, your boys will stop you from doing shit. They'll tell you that. But secretly, they envy when you do some shit. I'm telling you, I'm just being honest, bro. I've been a dude a long time. The biggest problem with men is they boys, not your girl. Your girl's not your biggest problem. Your job's not your biggest problem. Your money's not your biggest problem. Your biggest problem is who you kick it with. And there's nothing wrong with, it's not a matter of levels. It's a matter of what you let them influence you into doing. My boys know, Bev, you know Aunt, me and Aunt, we argue all the time. We didn't argue, what was it? Maybe about 6 months ago, maybe not 6 months ago, maybe about a couple months ago, like 2 months ago, I didn't talk to Aunt for 2 weeks because he was mad at me and I was mad at him because we were just talking shit. It just shit got a little bit too much talking shit on the text. But I'm telling you, when he got back on the phone, he's like, hey, I wasn't fucking with you, nigga, because you said that's what he said. I didn't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to your ass either, nigga. I still love you. I still love you too, man. But shit, I didn't want to talk to you for a couple of weeks. We were talking too much, man. We were saying too much shit. It was text. It wasn't voice to voice. It was text. He said, you had me heated on that. I said, me too. Your boys, man. They'll always tell you what they're not going to do. They'll always tell you what they ain't going to do. They see you do something, the first thing they tell you is what they wouldn't do. Ooh, that's beautiful. Yeah, man, buy some socks, buy some drawers. I mean, here's the thing. When you get comfortable, when I was single, when I was like in my early 20s, every month, I would buy brand new drawers, brand new socks, brand new t-shirts, brand new white beater. I would buy a pack of some shit. You know, and I didn't have a lot of money back then, but I had a couple of checks. So every week, this week I'm gonna buy this. This week I'm gonna buy a pack of socks. Next week I'm gonna buy, I'm buy some t-shirts. The week after that I'm gonna buy some drawers. Because I knew that I was single and I didn't want to be rolling around with some raggedy shit. You get with a shooby dooby and you be going to their house and you have to take your shoes off and shit. That's when y'all get jacked. When you go to somebody's house and you used to doing that shit. No, it ain't no if you got money. You have money. It's not a priority for you. You have money, bro. How much does a pack of socks cost? You can go to Walmart and get a pack of socks for $15, but you go to the dispensary and spend $50. It ain't no money. That's basics. Socks, drawers, t-shirts. That's basics, bruh. That's basic shit. That ain't no, I went out and I bought some, I bought some True Religion jeans and no shit like that. That's basic shit that you should have. But you have priced your way out of some fresh underwears. You have priced yourself out of some nice socks, bro. Just for you. Your work socks. You ain't even did that. Okay? Keep it in the buck. Keep it in the buck, bro. Me, I was never like that. I didn't care what nobody told me. Spurs ain't playing today. Nah, man, I'll just block you, bro. Let me get this dude out of here. If he's saying something foul, I'll just get his ass out of here. I ain't got to keep him around. Let me get these hoes off our shit. Yeah, block the shit out of them. Get their asses out of here. Get these hoes off our shit. Get your whole ass out of here. Who else out here want to get hooked? Let me get this hoe off of here. Ain't nothing worse than a lonely man coming to talk to a bunch of other men. These dudes on here, whole dudes on here talking to us. Because they ain't got no girls to talk to. It ain't a flex to come over here and talk to us, you guys. You strangers that coming on here talking, it ain't a flex. That you coming over here popping it. You don't have no females to talk to. It's obvious, bruh. You need to be looking at yourself and figuring out why you got a bottle of Diddy oil. That's what you should be doing. Coming over here talking to a bunch of guys. You guys ought to be ashamed of themselves, but they're not. Where is Blackie? Bunch of dudes walking around here talking to total other guys, talking to us like we're a female. They're crazy as hell. You get your ass up out of here. Get you out of here. Bev said, man, I had a guy I was dating that got offended that you bought him new socks, drawers, and tank tops. You know why he got offended? Because he needed them and he didn't do it. You did him a favor. That you didn't ridicule him. That's why he got mad, because he didn't even realize that that was important till you brought it to his attention. That's why he was mad. Get your ass off of here. You got to understand, anybody that's coming over here talking to a whole man that they've never met or never talked to in their life, talking sweet and talking very zesty, they're the ones that's got the problem. It ain't us. Just be happy you're not them. They're going to be here for 10 seconds. They're going to be gone. Matthew Archibald, what's going on? Said the Spurs ain't playing today. They're not. Yeah, I hear what you're saying, unknown radio guy. Chris Leonard, what's going on, pimpin'? Yeah, you tried to culture him up. You tried to let him know, like, hey, you could do better. He didn't like that. And you know what? That shows insecurity, Bev. That's why he's a guy you dated and he's no longer around. But think about all the girls that didn't buy him shit, just let him walk around looking like he was looking. Like a lot of these dudes on here that's talking. Women too, man. That was a good test for him. He should have been like, oh, damn, babe, I appreciate that. Thanks so much for thinking of me. That's what he should have said. You got to understand, the people that they ridicule are the people they want to be like. They wish they can have a channel with 15,000 people on it they can talk to whenever they want. But they can't. Anybody that comes over you and says something to you wishes they were you. They wishes they could do what you do, dog. You're on the internet, the whole internet. There's trillions of people that you could talk to, but the only thing you can do is go to somebody you don't know and have a conversation. What about the people that are around you? Nobody wants to talk to you for a reason. Nobody talks to you. It's Friday. Why are you over here? Shouldn't you have a date? Shouldn't you have somewhere to be? You don't have nowhere to be at all. I never get mad with these people, bro. I'm just like, damn. I would never be them. Ever. So what am I eating on? I'm eating ramen, bro. Ramen, bro. That was made in front of me, man. These noodles, they rolled them out and put them in the noodle machine right in front of me and put them in the water. I'm like, only ramen that I like. Full of chicken, eggs, spicy beef, broth, and the noodles are fresh. $30 for one bowl. So if I got a bowl, my wife got a bowl, and my son got a bowl, how much is that? They wouldn't spend $90 for groceries in a month on themselves. Whatever grandma's cooking is what they're eating. Can't get mad at them, you guys. Just block them, talk shit to them, and block the shit out of them. That's all. Yeah, they over here, man. I'm letting them over here, though. I'm letting them over here. I could easily just make this a subscriber only, but I enjoy blocking them and ruining their evenings and ruining their lives, bro. I love it. All right. Magic said, I listened to what you said about buying shoes. If you got the money, then go ahead and buy. If you're broke, forget it. You're never broke. If you're broke, how do you have a phone? That's just an excuse, man. I mean, if you want to make excuses, then you can make them. I mean, you don't need to address me if you have an excuse for something. You got it. If you have an excuse, man, then there's no reason to discuss it with me. Y'all act like y'all poor. Y'all live in a third world country. No, you don't. You live in the United States of America, man. You can go get as many jobs as you want. Nice shot. I look at it like this, man. If you're broke, if you're flat broke like you say you are, bro, shouldn't you be at your second job or third job right now? Shouldn't you be driving Uber? Shouldn't you be doing something, bro? This is the United States of America. That's why immigrants come over here, man, and they don't understand why people who from here don't have anything. They're like, man, you could. First of all, you don't get told what you're gonna be. These communist countries, man, when you're born, you're gonna be a painter. That's what you're gonna be. You don't get to be what you want to be. You get to come over here and have freedom and work and you don't need papers to go to this state, that state. You could do all this stuff, but you can't buy a pair of shoes, bro. Come on, man. Come on, dog. Come on, man. That's just bullshit. I've been flat ass broke before. You know what I did? I got another job. I went to one job. I came home. I took a couple of bites to eat, man. Maybe had a little time to take a shower, change my clothes, and went to my second gig. That's what I did. So I can have what? Extra money. Ain't no excuse, bro. You're just lazy. You're lazy. If you don't got no money, man, you live in the United States, you don't want no money. You don't want any. You want somebody to give you some. That's what you want. You want the presidency to lower the price of gas and lower the eggs. Everything's going to be cheaper. No, it ain't. It's more. You are not Black Boy Max. Stop pretending you're Black Boy Max, man. Black Boy Max is got plenty of money. You are not Black Boy Max. Get your ass up out of here. Now you got people pretending they're celebrities now. Get your ass off my channel, bro. You are not Black Boy Max. Get your ass out of here. No way on God's green earth are you him talking like that. You wish you were. Get your ass up out of here. Get your ass up out of here, boy. It's fun, bro. Just block the shit out of them. They say one thing, then they don't get to talk no more, bro. That's the great thing. You did all of that typing to only talk once. I get to keep talking. Somebody's running shit and somebody's not. They get to come over here and talk one time and then they get blocked. It's just crazy, bro. But hey, I'll just keep blocking you. They'll just keep going to their next account and their next account and their next account. Keep coming back. Keep getting blocked. Yeah, and that's at a barbecue, man. Did I check out Nemesis? You know what? I saw the first few minutes of it. Let me show you Unknown Raider guy. I saw the first few minutes of it and then I fell asleep. I was gonna watch it. The cop. The little light-skinned cop with the beard, brother, LA cop. I saw that opening scene, and then he was in the his brother was a cop that got killed. I did watch a little bit of it, but I didn't finish it. First episode, I saw like maybe 20 minutes of it, and I fell asleep. I gotta finish watching it. The light-skinned cat with the beard. Yep. The cop. He kind of remind me of Lonzo from Denzel Washington. From the Denzel Washington movie. Yeah, I saw the first 20 minutes of it, but it was too late. I shouldn't have been trying to watch it at like 12:30 in the morning. I shouldn't have been trying to watch it that late. Oh, it's an updated movie of Heat. Okay, so the black dude, the light-skinned black dude, he's gonna be Al Pacino. So he's playing the Al Pacino role. All right, I got you. Yeah, Training Day. I couldn't remember the name of the movie. Yeah, De'Aaron's playing a little bit better. He just missed the easy bunny ass layup though. You got to make that. Both of these teams are throwing up some serious bricks. He just swatted his layup. All right, man. Spurs can't make a shot, man. Black Raider, what's up, Black Raider? My wife has been watching Beauty in Black, man. The show's really, it's far out. Yeah, man. There's. What's up, Sarah? Yeah, I avoid trying to watch all these shows because they're all hella good, and I don't have time to be watching all these shows, man. You can really get caught up in like 5 or 6 different shows, man, at once, man, and then you spending all your free time watching it. Oh, he tripping, man. That should be a take foul. That should be a take foul right there. Bev thought Nemesis was just okay. Well, you know, Bev, you got a high, your impression, you being impressed is super high. Super high. So when you say it was just okay, I'd probably be like, ooh, it was really good. Since I'd probably be like, ooh, it was really good. Bev be like, oh, it was all right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to finish this up tomorrow, man. Well, a lot of food, bro. It be filled all the way up. This whole bowl, all the way up, be ramen. Very good. All right. Yeah, Beauty in Black. See, there's just too many good shows. It's just too many good shows to watch, bro. Too many good shows. They're all over the place. Hey, Bev, is it just me or these dudes in the NBA's haircuts be jacked up? Their haircuts don't be crisp at all, bro. I think it's just maybe it's just me. Oh, your wife thought it was a Tubi movie? One of my boys produces Tubi movies, man. He makes some money at the Tubi movies. Hey, Justin, you got any money on this game, Justin? Or are you just gonna keep your money that you made from the last game and be happy that you won some money? I was surprised that you actually won on that one. I didn't watch Beauty in Black. Yeah, we got Arby's here all day. Yeah, we got Arby's. Yeah, that should have been a take foul. I got that right. We haven't heard nothing about Aaron Donald. That's good. Aaron Donald, they trying to get him to come out of retirement, but his wife said, y'all funny. All y'all funny is what she said. In other words, you didn't talk to me about it. You need to be asking me, is he playing? That's what that was. If they get the Rams get him, it's gonna be a problem. Shoot it. Unknown said if the Rams got Donald back and don't win the Super Bowl, that's going to be the biggest embarrassment for the quarterback and the team. It will be, but that's some embarrassment I would be willing to take if I was Stan Kroenke and Sean McVay. I would be willing to take that embarrassment. Is that technical? Is that a tech? What is that? Yeah, sis. They line up as boo-boo. Yeah, you can't push him out of the lane like that, man. He has a right to hit that position too. You don't get to push him out the lane. Like I said, man, unknown. The Rams, that trade with Myles Garrett should be rescinded. It should be Roger Goodell nixes that trade. Because it's just unfair, bro. You got the reigning league MVP on offense in Matthew Stafford and the back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year MVP on defense on the same team. It's not fair, bro. It's not. But, hey, all the Rams homies that I got here, the Who's House Ram House guys, they happy as hell, bro. All they praying that Sam Donald comes. I mean, not Sam Donald. Aaron Donald comes back. Hey, Sarah, how's it feel to be off of work? from the election. How did you like the results of the election? Did you like the results? Did your candidate that you work for today, did they win? I don't know if that was a foul. Women's college hoopers in full makeup, man, lashes. All the NBA players don't care about their life and tapers. Well, Bev, unfortunately, you know this. Men don't dress for themselves. They dress for women. So if women are falling out over them and they don't have to keep themselves crispy, they don't keep themselves crispy. That's just what it is. You're quick to tell, hey, you need a haircut. You're quick to tell your dude, you need to get back to the barbershop. You starting to look scruffy. You'll say that. Your sister say the same shit. When are you gonna go to the barbershop? What are you talking about? But when you're sitting on a guaranteed $80 million 4-year $80 million deal, they don't care what your hair looks like. So these dudes, they got women falling over them and they ain't crisp. They don't have to be. That money and that status is what keeps women around. Then you got guys like Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum, you'll never see him scruffy. He's always got a fresh. He's tapered. His hair's always cut. He's always fresh to death. Always fresh to death. Jason Tatum is a cat that he never lets his hair go. And the Knicks finally got the lead. But yeah, they don't keep themselves crisp like that. As long as their girl's able to go to Chanel, they're good. And 1 4-point play. But then, Bev, you got the best players in the league in WNBA. People like Asia Wilson. They fresh. Asia Wilson's always looking like she's supposed to look. She's always looking made up. She's never gonna walk around looking bad. Angel Reese ain't never gonna walk around. They always gonna, because they understand that their marketing. Oh, you hit this dude all in his hair. Yeah, we're going live for the midterms. We'll be live just like we were the other time when we last year for the elections. That's our best numbers is the elections. I mean, I did 38,000 views on the debate. We had 38,000 people in here watching the debate together, man. That's good numbers. 38,000 people. All good. Yeah, them corner threes is cooking. It ain't helping that the Spurs can't hit a shot. These dudes is bricking. And you're letting the same dudes brick. You're letting the same dudes, Wemby's letting these dudes just shoot. That's down right there. Whack. Wemby has to take control of there you go. He has to tell these dudes, man, they have to hit these shots, man. They're missing everything. Go to the basket, bro. And De'Aaron Fox is just, I don't know what's up with him, dog. Horrible shots. Horrible shots by the Spurs. Sarah said, I worked 11-hour day election center where everyone came to vote. Some people were friendly, some were not. Election day was crazy. Wow, that's crazy, Sarah. it makes you understand why what's up, Akeem? It makes you see why things are the way they are when it comes to voting. I mean, it just shows, it just goes to show you, man, that people, no, the candidates reflect the voting. It really reflects that. So yeah, man, Matthew Shack Unfiltered, man. As you can see, man, once you get rid of the damn peanut gallery, you get rid of these busters, suckers, and saps. They get bored to go on to the next channel. Yeah, man, if the Knicks win tonight, they're gonna be going crazy. And my sister-in-law, man, she right over there in Manhattan. They are going to be going berserk because they're going to come home and Spurs are going to be, they're going to have to win 2 straight on the road, and I don't think they're going to be able to go. I don't think they're going to be able to. They lose tonight, the series is pretty much over because the Spurs are too young. They're too young to come back from that unless Wemby just starts acting a fool. And now it's being apparent that Wemby got to get in the weight room. Like he doesn't. He's very flexible. He doesn't want to get bulky and all of that, man. But he's getting pushed out the lane. They're just manhandling him at this point. Bev says your appearance is important to your brand, no matter your status. Well, man, you gotta dress for the position in life that you want to be. You want to be the manager, you got to start dressing like the manager, talking like the manager, acting like the manager, carrying yourself like the manager. You got to look like a leader. You know more than Johnny. Johnny don't know shit. But Johnny walks around like he's the shit. He walks around like he should be in charge. He carries himself like he's in charge. Yeah. Really bad at people, don't, but they want to complain. Unbelievable. Oh, hey, Sarah, you already know. I've told you that story before. That I've had my boys that don't want to vote. They don't vote, and then they come. Oh man, what's going on up there, man? The White House, man. So, man, you don't even vote, bro. Don't talk to me, man. They vote. Some of them vote now, though. But before, they were always complaining. I said, man, don't call me up complaining when you could have easily went down there and did. Well, it wouldn't have made a difference. Yeah, it would have. Because then you would have had cause to talk about it. You're complaining about something you didn't even do anything. You just sat on your hands and didn't do anything. Don't matter who you vote for, just vote. At least you're going to call me up complaining about what you don't like. You got to have at least done something, homie. At least have cast a ballot. Keeping it honest, man. But man, when you're youthful, you're in your 20s and in your 30s, man, the things that you're focused on ain't that. It really isn't. Because I know when I was that age, I voted, but I voted because my parents told me I have to exercise my rights. They told me that. But did I really care? Not really, because it didn't really affect me. Whoever's in it still doesn't affect me. But man, you Spurs can't shoot for shit. Okay. Yeah. As you get older, you start figuring out the things that really work, things that really matter, man. It's a lot of fouling going on that ain't being called. A lot of fouling. No one's calling it. Turn the sound back up. Backcourt? Yep, backcourt. Turnovers. What y'all talking about? Steve Gomez, what's going on? Knicks are very hungry to win the title, playing with a sense of urgency. Purpose shows its path towards a championship. Yeah, man, they haven't won a championship since 1973, bro. So 53 years to do that. If the Knicks wins the championship, New York gonna be crazy, bro. They're gonna be crazy, man. They're gonna be going berserk. Be a good time to be in New York when they win, man. It'll be definitely be a good time to go back there. Take a charge, man. You just running into people. Running down the court. Just running people over. A lot of it's flopping, but it's still a charge. Yeah, Stephen A. Smith is going to lose his mind because he's a real Knicks fan. I got to give him that. But nobody's going to go as crazy as Spike Lee. Spike Lee has been a season ticket holder since the 80s, bro. Yeah, yeah, you guys need to go into, y'all need to go into halftime, man. You guys are turning the ball up way too much. Keem says, I'm from Brooklyn, man, live in Vegas, going down to the city. These boys will be kings if they win. They'll be, yeah. And you know what? They're looking like they're going to win. Spurs are in shambles, bro. Spurs are in shambles. Yeah, Spike, you know, Spike, man, Lee, he better have one of those machines. Cause he gonna go crazy, bro. All right. As a Lakers fan, I hate we had Mike Brown as a coach, man. Things didn't work out, man. Mike Brown has been the most used and abused coach ever. This dude has coached every high marquee team he could coach, did a good job, and then got railroaded. He coached Cleveland. He coached the Lakers. He coached the Warriors. He coached the Spurs. The only reason why Mike got the job is because they got rid of Tom Thibodeau. Tom Thibodeau, who won who was a champion over there with the Celtics, came over and didn't get nothing done. Nothing done. Okay, he went over here, and what did he do? I mean, not Tom Thibodeau wasn't the Celtics. He was the Bulls. And Mike Brown has been a solid coach, man. It couldn't happen to a more deserving person. Black Raider says, so Trump's is a Knicks fan. Well, he's from Queens. Donald Trump is a native New Yorker, bro. He's from Queens. He was born in the Bronx, if I ain't mistaken. I think he was born in the Bronx. He was born in one of the 7 boroughs, so if you're born in one of them 7 boroughs, you can claim whoever you want to claim, really. It ain't like how we are in the Bay Area. You know, you got somebody that says, oh, I root for everybody. I root for the Niners. I'm all Bay. That doesn't work in the Bay. You don't get to say, oh, it's all about the Bay. You don't get to do that. You won. You either Giants or you A's, or you was Raiders and you 49ers. You don't get to say it's all about the Bay. But in New York, you could do that. You be a Yankee fan, and when the '86 Mets won, Yankee fans was running around acting like they won. Okay, that don't work in the Bay. That all about the Bay don't work. That don't work, bro. That don't work. You got to pick a side where I'm from. You don't get to ride the fence, bro. That don't work. You either Giants or A's, Raiders or Niners. Everybody Golden State. There's only, well, who really want to root for the Kings unless you're up there? You don't really find no Bay Area Kings fans, really. But you know, you can't be on the fence and the yay. The yay, we don't play that. We don't play that shit. Ain't that right, Bev? Ain't that right, Justin Saw? We don't play that. You got to pick a side, bro. You don't get to be on the fence. New York, it's all about it's really some places it really is all about that area. New York is like that. If the Knicks would win a championship, they ain't won one since Dr. J, ABA. But if they won one, the New York fans would be acting like the Knicks won. They would. Either Niner or Raiders in the Bay. You don't get to do both, bro. When me being a Yankee fan, when the Yankees and the Mets play, it's called the Subway Series. That's all. It ain't Battle of the Bay. We play Battle of the Bay. See the difference? Battle of the Bay. Who is going to be the king of the Bay? New York, Subway Series. That's it. Subway Series, bro. When the Knicks and the Nets play, did anybody pay attention? No. Nobody paid attention. Nobody paid attention, man. Because New Yorkers are like that. It's really New York versus everybody really in New York. It really is. Okay? It really is, bro. Me being born on that side of the country, being I was born maybe like an hour away from. I was born in New Jersey, an hour away from New York. My wife is from the East Coast. I go back there, man. I feel exactly the way they feel because it's in me. Even though I wasn't raised there, it's in me. So when I went back to New York, I was like, man, it feels like I'm supposed to be here. You know how you go somewhere and you're super comfortable? You're just like, man, I don't know why I feel so comfortable. Because that's part of who I am too. So I was back there loving it. I'm like, oh man, everything. Get along with everybody, the speed, the shit talk, the attitude, all that. I'm like, man, this is no wonder I don't be getting along with cats in the West. I don't wonder I'm one of these cats. I just raised in the West Coast, raised in the Bay. So I'm Bay, but when you go and you find out that there's a party you never knew you had and you never understood why you didn't fit in with a lot of folks, and then you go somewhere and you fit in with everybody, it makes sense. Yeah, no riding the fence, man. Black Raider, man, love Barkley, really wanted him to beat Jordan. Hey, well, love Barkley too, man, but that Billy Goat's something else, ain't he? Said I'm an East Coaster out West like me. Well, man, I've been West Coast since I was 3 years old. I didn't know. I didn't. My earliest memories is in San Francisco. Earliest thing I can remember is San Francisco when we lived there. My father was in the Navy, was officer in the Navy, and you know how you can go back as far, you go in your brain and you go back the furthest you can go back to remembering something. Like your earliest memory. My earliest memory, we were living in San Francisco. I was 3 years old. I don't remember nothing else before that. So I didn't know all of that. I had never been to the East Coast until I met my wife. When I met her and I went back to Baltimore to meet her family for the first time, when we got there, I could feel the energy. I didn't know why I felt it. I'm just like, you can just feel it. It feels different. I'm like, wait, man, I feel different. I had to call my dad up. I was like, hey, Dad, I feel like I'm supposed to be here. He started laughing. He said, fool, you're the only person in the family born on the East Coast. You're from there. That's you. I said, oh, shit. No wonder. I liked everything. Food, all the food was good. Attitude was good. Everything was good. Got along with everybody, man. I was like, man, shit. I like this shit. Now, I didn't like that cold, though. Akeem. That's where it stopped. That's what, yeah, I'm still a West Coast nigga. Now, that cold, that snow, all that shit. Nah. Hell nah. That was when all that, yeah, okay, all of that shit's cool until it starts getting cold. You better have summer, muggy, all that shit. Yeah. But with that cold though, no. Hell no. I was like, what's wrong with you, man? It's only 10 degrees. It's only 10 degrees. It's not cold. No, you're walking around with a t-shirt. Oh, it's not even cold. Look at him. I said it gets colder than 10 degrees. They said, yeah, man, it ain't even cold, bro. You tripping. I said, have you ever seen the Santa Monica Pier? Yeah, I seen it on TV. You ever seen Three's Company? Yeah. Jack Tripper and them walking on the Santa Monica Pier? He said, yeah. I said, that's how it looks on Christmas. 70 degrees, clear skies. Man, come on, dog. There's only so much I could do. I couldn't do that shit. It's too cold. Crazy as hell. Unknown. Doesn't look good for the Spurs. Nah, it doesn't. The problem with the Spurs is that their coach is not making any adjustments. He's not making any adjustments. He's being thoroughly outcoached. What Mike Brown is doing, this is a guy who knows. This guy coached LeBron. This guy coached Steph. This guy's coached everybody. He's like, keep Wemby out of the paint. They can't get an offensive rebound to save their life. They're going down. They're getting it to Wemby. They're pushing Wemby out. They're making him a stretch five. They're pushing him out, perimeter, and beyond. There's like, don't let him in the lane. And they got plenty of big bodies to foul the shit out of him. And they're pushing him out of the lane. They're making him a jump shooter. They're making Wemby a jump shooter. And he's passing it out to his boys. His boys are not penetrating the lane. They're not trying to draw any fouls. They're just shooting bullshit ass threes and not getting any offensive rebounds. No second chance points. Meanwhile, the Knicks are getting second chance points. They're not shooting much better, but the difference is they're getting rebounds and they're kicking it back out. They're getting 2 or 3 shots of possession. The Spurs are getting 1 shot. What this light-skinned cat need to do is that he needs to change his lineup up. He needs to get some dudes in there that are going to slow the game down. They need some guys to get in the post, man, and get some foul trouble. Get the big men in foul trouble so Wemby can maneuver. But when everybody is shooting perimeter shots and they're not hitting them, all you're doing is building the Knicks out. The Knicks, all they got to do is stop you from contest your jumper, contest it. You miss it, they get the rebound. They're that way. Fast break. They're gone. That's what they're doing, bro. I got my computer right here. Let's look at the rebounding disparity. Let me show you how good I know basketball. I know basketball just as good as football. Let me pull up ESPN. Let's look at the rebounding. Okay, let me look at the box score here. Box score. Let's look at the total rebounds. Rebounds. The Knicks have 21 boards. 21 rebounds. How much the Spurs have? The Spurs actually have more rebounds. They have 23. The Knicks have 21. Let's look at the shooting percentage. The Spurs are shooting 43% from the field. and 40% from three. The Spurs are shooting 41% from two and 33% from three. They're 6 of 18. The Spurs are 8 for 20. The difference is that shooting percentage, they ain't hitting their free throws either. Spurs are shooting, the Knicks are shooting 75% from the field, from the free throw line, and the Spurs are shooting 71%. The Knicks already have 3 players in double figures. OG Anunoby has 7 points. Karl-Anthony Towns has 17. Josh Hart has 0. Mikal Bridges has 11. And Jalen Brunson has 10. They have 3 players in double figures in the first half. How many players in double figures are with San Antonio? San Antonio only has 2. De'Aaron Fox has 12. Vassell has 11. Wemby has 7 points. 7 points, 2 of 4 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 3 of 5 from the line, 5 rebounds. 5 rebounds, bro. 5. He's 7-5. He has 5 rebounds. Dylan Harper has 5 rebounds. Karl-Anthony Towns has 7. Mikal Bridges has 4. They're just being outplayed all the way around. Turnovers. That's what the turnovers talking about. 2, 3, 1. The Knicks have in turnovers, they have 6 turnovers, and the Spurs have 8. Knicks defense is just smothering them, dog. You look at the rebounds on the defensive rebounding. Karl-Anthony Towns has 7 defensive rebounds. No offensive rebounds. All Karl-Anthony Towns' rebounds have been off of the defensive side of the ball. He has 7. Nobody else has more than him. Rebounds, period. All his rebounds is on their side of the court. He has no putback points at all. That's why they're winning right now. But the problem is that the Spurs are right there. If they can get hot, they could be back in it. All right. They could be back in it quick. All right. Yeah. They're getting out coached. I agree. All right. Yes. They rattling him, man. Fox is not himself, man. Fox looking horrible, bro. I feel bad for De'Aaron Fox, man. This is the kind of stuff that ruins a player's career. You have a player like him who you have respect for, and then he goes in the finals and he lays an egg like this. So that's what happened to John Starks, bro. John Starks in the last time they were in the finals against the Spurs, the 99 finals, when John Starks, man, he was like he missed all of them. I think he was like 0 of 8 from 3. He was like 0 of 8 from the field. He didn't score any points. He played the whole game and he didn't make a shot. After that, man, he was not the same, bro. After that, he wasn't the same after that. All right. Yeah, he's more than pedestrian right now, man. He's a total disappointment, man. They're gonna be going back to New York down to the Knicks can end this shit. They could be the world champions by Tuesday. All right, here we go. Second half. De'Aaron Fox is playing decent, man, but they got to get Wemby involved, bro. Wemby got 7 points. Look at this dude. Look at the light-skinned cat. He ain't doing shit. He ain't even talking. He's doing nothing. Dude is boo-boo. That dude's boo-boo. The light-skinned coach. What's going on, Thomas? Look at that defense. That is a foul. Wemby getting manhandled. Horrible pass. Turnover for nothing. Penetration. Lane penetration. Now watch the Spurs come down there and just shoot a dumbass shot. Watch. Look at their offense. It's all herky-jerky, bro. Y'all should be coming over setting a screen. There you go. Man, Wemby gonna have to work, bro. It's on Wemby, man. Without Wemby, they done. Wemby gonna have to work for it. You're not even coming over setting his screen so you can help him get a shot. Y'all just sitting over there standing by the three-point lane waiting for somebody to pass you the ball. No offense at all, bro. Got your shit swatted. What a bum. Number 30's a bum, bro. What a bum, dog. Horrible. Spurs cook, bro. Look at this guy. Clank, get that shit out of here. Come over and help. Dang, bro. Blocked again. Every time they go to the rack, they get their shit blocked. Haven't you noticed the last two layups that the Spurs have gotten at the rim, they're getting their shit blocked? Spurs, man, they in shambles, bro. Look at this. Get that shit out of here. Hey, the SWAT, man, they punking y'all, man. Spurs getting punked. Absolutely sad, y'all. Let me turn my light on. That's down. Oh, shit, what a horrible shot. Yeah, man, they're making Wemby a jump shooter, man. All bad. Yep. 10-point lead already. Barbecue chicken. Barbecue chicken, barbecue ribs. It's over, bro. Wow. Brunson ice in his veins. You ain't lying, bro. You ain't lying about Brunson. Dallas Mavericks, man, they swinging at the air right now. You had him. You had Luka. You just let them all go. Hey, man, this Odyssey move, is this the Odyssey? What is this? The Odyssey. I got to see that. I remember reading that book in the 8th grade, man. The Odyssey. Iliad and the Odyssey. I read that in 8th grade. You want to see Steph win another chip before he retires? You're gonna need a lot of help, bro. You better try to get that Nigerian to come over and play. You better get the Nigerian cat. You want to win another chip? You better go get the Nigerian, bro. And if y'all do that, I don't want to hear y'all talking about Bron needs help. I don't want to hear that. Steph been getting help too. That Kevin Durant was serious help. Nobody wants to talk about when y'all do it, but when somebody else does it, it's a problem. Y'all did the same shit. Let me go get my jacket. Y'all locking me out of my own house. Got Sarah. Just watching the game. Here, babe. Here. Here, babe. Can you put your hand on the screen? At least I don't think I did. No, I did not. All right, I missed some of you guys' comments. Let me see what I missed. KD was a game changer, man. A lot of people were outraged over that one. Well, I wasn't outraged about it. I just, cause my family's Dub Nation. I mean, I'm the black sheep of the family, man. I'm the kid that didn't do anything that my family did. My family was Niners. I'm Raiders. The family was Dub Nations. I'm not. Like, so. My father, he was like, well, we got Kevin Durant. What you think about that? I said, man, that's great. Kevin Durant gonna come over and get 2 rings and he's gonna leave. Why would he leave a dynasty? No, he's not. Exactly what he did. Just like I told you, he came over here to get a chip, get his chips and leave. Without you, Kevin Durant is ringless. But this whole he's gonna stay and why would he want to leave a dynasty? He left the dynasty. And Warriors won one without him too. Warriors won with him and won without him. But I knew that was going to happen. I told everybody, man, as long as you guys are going to be good with him leaving when he gets what he got to get, and that's it. Winning doesn't solve everything, man, but you really want to be the man. You really want to be the man, and sometimes you got to leave to go somewhere else to be the man. Sometimes you got to go somewhere else to be the man. Yeah, I'll tell her, Sarah, you said hi. Well, I did tell her you were on here, and Bev. Thomas said Wemby needs to post up, stop playing for the 3-point line. I don't understand. He's 7'5" playing for the 3-point line. Well, it's because his coach is telling him to do that. Wemby is in his 2nd year. This dude is a 2nd-year player. I know everyone thinks that he should be more mature than he is. He's 22 years old, and he's in his 2nd year. And he's not being told what he needs to do. He's sitting out there shooting threes. Look at these guys. Dribble penetration. Dribble penetration. Look at what they're doing. They're penetrating, kicking out. Penetrating, kicking out. What are the Spurs doing? Dribble, dribble, dribble. Pass it. No, pass it to you. Pass it to you. Everybody's standing perimeter. No one's on the inside doing anything. Look at where Wemby's at right now. Dunk. Where is Wemby? Wemby was in the circle at the inside by the free throw line. That's their offense. Their offense is that. Wemby's in the center. There's nobody that's at the post at all. That's why they're getting cooked. That's why. Wide open shot. And then they're hitting them. Bam. They're making you pay for doubling Brunson. You double Brunson, they're making you pay by hitting the three. The Spurs aren't making you pay by doubling Wemby. Watch this, brick. See? The Spurs aren't making them pay. They're doubling Wemby and daring everyone to shoot, and it's working. I would do the same shit. Show me you can make a shot. Show me you can make a shot. That's the problem with the Spurs. The Spurs is you're going to double Wemby, and they're not making you pay by hitting shots. They're bricking shots. They're missing shots. You double Brunson. Brunson's kicking it out. OG Anunoby's making shit. The Hammett dude. All these dudes are hitting threes. You're paying for that double team. That's the difference. Karl Anthony Towns dribble in the lane. Muscle ball. Muscle ball. Went to the lane and got the basket. Now watch the Spurs. Outside. Has the ball touched the paint yet? No. That was a missed shot. The Spurs passed the ball 3 times. At no time did it go in the paint at all. Everything is perimeter. That's why. Sarah said, you know, I hated KD because he was selfish, but he did help you guys win. Without KD, y'all don't beat Bron. You needed KD to beat Bron because you needed somebody else to score. Kevin Durant had the easiest NBA finals back-to-back that I've ever seen out of any player, because all he had to do was what he does: score. Sit. All I got to do is score. Everything else is handled. I don't got to play defense. I got the best defensive player in the league on my team. I got the greatest shooter of the basketball on my team. I got a top 3 or 4 or 5 other shooter on my team. All I got to do is just be a scorer, and that's it. He's there to score, and that's what he did. He didn't do shit else. He wasn't passing the ball. He didn't have assists. He didn't play defense. He just scored. He had the easiest job I've ever seen. You're not beating Golden State with that much scoring. Too much scoring, bro. You got 3 of the best shooters that ever shot a basketball on the same team. But Kevin Durant still said, I don't want to be here anymore because I can never be the man. Instead of being there and being a beta player, being this, he's never going to be Steph. He was never going to be beloved. He couldn't deal with it. And now he's not even the best player on the team that he's on now. But I told Sarah, I told you, and I know you didn't like it, but I said Kevin Durant is going to get a couple of rings. He's going to leave. And then his ego was absolutely frazzled when Draymond called him a bitch and told him, we won without you. We don't need you. Leave. The back-to-back finals MVP got ran out of the building by Draymond. That's what happened. Didn't return none of y'all phone calls. He just left, didn't even say goodbye to y'all. Then he goes and plays with Kyrie, 2 betas. 2 Two beta players. Never been an alpha in their life. Two betas. And you expect them to win over there with the Nets? Oh man, Kyrie doesn't want to play with LeBron. Did he win anything without LeBron? He won nothing. Kyrie has not won a ring without LeBron, but LeBron won one without him. KD has never won a ring without Steph, but Steph won one without him. There you go. That's your answer. Cleveland wins at 2-5 and fully healthy. I agree. We win in 26 if it wasn't for Draymond mess. Well, I mean, that's your guy, though. Dre is your guy. That's what he does. Dre is in mess. That's what he does. Why is Wemby at the top of the circle against Brunson? Get your ass over there, Castle. What are you doing? No, KD isn't a leader. He's not. He's a great player. There's nothing wrong with that. Everybody can't be the ace, the alpha dog. Everybody can't be the alpha. Talk about LeBron all you want, but LeBron has always been the best player on every championship team he played on. He was the best player. Everyone. Let's not forget, Kevin Durant lost the NBA final to LeBron James when they were in OKC. But you guys' hatred for Bron, you guys don't even understand that what I'm saying is facts. Was that a travel? Yes, it was. Look at their body language, bro. No, I'm not dissing Kevin Durant. I'm just telling you what he's not. Kevin Durant is one of the greatest basketball players I've ever seen. But there's a difference between an alpha and a beta. Every time KD was the man, they didn't win. Every time he was the man, he didn't win. Every time, bro. When he was with the man, he won. The only time Kevin Durant has ever won anything, he was with a 73-9 basketball team that was winning before he got there, who he lost a 3-1 lead to. He lost a 3-1 lead to Golden State and went to Golden State the next year to win. But everybody talks about Bron going over to the Heat. What you don't understand about Bron going to the Heat is that the Heat didn't even make the playoffs when Bron went there. The Heat didn't make the playoffs that season previously. They didn't even make the playoffs. When he went to that, when he said, I'm taking my talents to South Beach, the Heat wasn't a playoff team. Golden State was Golden State. They were a 73-9 team who lost to LeBron James, who lost a 3-1 lead. They go get KD. KD doesn't even understand, dude, stay here and just collect the rings. Once he got a couple of those, he's like, hey, man, I got to be the man again. How's that worked out? He's a journeyman. How many teams has he been on since? Let's count them. He went to the Knicks, didn't do shit. He went to the Suns, didn't do shit. He went to the Rockets, didn't do shit. This dude's been on 3 teams since he left Golden State. Ain't won a damn thing. OKC learned their lesson, bro. The reason why they got that championship is because they learned their lesson. That OKC team had Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden on the same damn team. Couldn't win shit. What did they just do last year? They got SGA. They got, you know, they got Chet Holmgren. They put their team together, and guess what? They won one. But Then they started flopping all over the place. They ain't no better than Denver. Denver had it for a minute too. That repeat is something else. Sarah said, don't remind me of the 3-1. Yeah. Sarah, you know I was on Facebook cooking. I was like, y'all better not lose that. And there's only been one player in the history of basketball to ever come back from a 3-1 in the final. I bet you don't know who that is. The man you love to hate the most, LeBron James. I don't care what nobody says. That dude has done shit that nobody's done. Facts. NBA's 80 years old, man. Only one time. It's only happened once. All right, man. Spurs, y'all better start hitting some shots. Drive to the basket. Are you scared to go to the basket? Go to the basket, punk. Oh, my God, man. The Spurs are whack, bro. Go to the basket, man. Have some balls. Go to the basket. No stupid-ass three. Spurs done, bro. They won't even go to the basket, man. Everything's a perimeter shot. They're being out-coached, bro. Baseline on them. Knicks beat their ass now, bro. In your mouth. Come on, man. The Spurs refuse to go to the basket. It doesn't matter what record he has. We don't care about all of that shit. If you're going to come over and say all that, man, let me get your ass off of here. I don't got time for you coming in barking. Man, get your ass off my shit. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not here to argue with you punks. I just get you off my shit. I'm saying facts. That's why you're over there typing up everything. That's why you're typing up a damn novel. I don't got time for you to be typing a novel up, bro. What I said was true. Let me get you off my shit so you can't be here. I don't got time for that. When I'm cooking, saying the truth, just agree. Don't come over here and start saying no other shit. I'll just boot you. Get your ass out of here. You were doing just fine until you thought you were going to come over here and start taking over. Let me get you off of here. Everything I said was facts. Don't get mad at me, get mad at the facts. Everything I said, there was no lies being told. That's all you got to do. You come over here, you start trying to make it about you. I'm going to show you that it's not about you. It's about me. It's my channel, my house. Either agree or don't be here. Or say something that makes sense. Don't start barking. This ain't the barbershop, fool. Oh, man. Oh, that's why he... all that stupid shit. Man, get your ass up out of here, bruh. Spurs better win this game, man, or they done. They're not going to come back from down 2-0 against this team. It's over. They're not, bro. The way that they play is hella timid. Look at them, man. The Knicks are just driving on them, man. No resistance. Look at that. No resistance at all, bro. It's over, bro. The Spurs don't have no heart, man. It's like no heart, bro. Look at this. They won't even go to the basket. Man, go to the lane and shoot a layup. Tell me how many times have you seen the Spurs go to the basket, bro? Tell me how many times this half have you seen the Spurs shoot a layup? Go to the basket, dribble penetration. None. They refuse to go in that paint. The Knicks own the paint. The Knicks own the paint, bro. They're not even trying to go in there trying to get nothing going. It's over. You're at home, dude. Look at these guys. Man, the Spurs is, man, get them out of here, bro. Get them out of here. Get them out of here, dude. Salute to Mike Brown, man. Mike Brown, like I said, has been the most used and abused coach that I've seen in the last 20 years, bro. Go to the basket. Can somebody shoot a layup on the Spurs, bro? Nobody has shot a layup against the Spurs, period. The Spurs haven't went to the basket one time. Everything they do is perimeter. If they're not hitting threes, they're done. It's over. What's up, Robbie Rangel? Look at this. Whap. Offensive rebound. Spurs is cooked, bruh. That coach is he's not doing nothing. That Spurs coach isn't making no adjustments. Yeah, Robbie's over. There's no heart, bro. They just refuse to go to the basket, man. Why are you sitting out there shooting threes? You're missing. What's the shooting percentage right now for the Knicks? Let me look. For the Spurs. Let me look right now, bro. Let me look. What percentage it doesn't even matter what the Knicks are doing. The Spurs are shooting 8 of 25, 32% from three. 32% from three, bro. What are the Knicks shooting? 44%. There you go. That's the difference. The Knicks are 12 of 27 for 44%. The Spurs are 32%, 8 of 25. The Knicks have, how many starters are on a team? 5. The Knicks have 4 players in double figures. 4 starters in double figures. OG Anunoby has 12. Karl Anthony Towns has 21. Josh Hart has 0. 0 of 3. He's 0 of 5. Mikal Bridges has 20. Jalen Brunson has 13. They got 4 starters in double figures right now, bro. 4. 2 of them have 20. Karl Anthony Towns has 20. Mikal Bridges 21. Mikal Bridges has 20. Jalen Brunson has 13. OG Anunoby has 12. Spurs, they have 4 players in double figures too. Champagne has 8. Victor Wembanyama has 19. De'Aaron Fox has 15. Dan Vessel has 11. And Stephen Castle has 12. But the problem is the shooting percentages. Stephon Castle is 4 of 12. 4 of 12 from the field. 2 of 4 from 3. Devin Vassell, 3 of 8. De'Aaron Fox, 6 of 10. Shooting 60%. Victor Wembanyama, 7 of 12. And Julian Champagne is 2 of 6. They don't have any bench scoring. They got 10 bench points. The Spurs bench has scored 10 points. 10. The Knicks bench, 7, 14. The Knicks bench has 18 points, and the Spurs bench only has 10. It's over. If you got money on the Knicks, you gonna win some money. You about to get paid. Let me get your ass up out of here. It's my channel, ho. Get out of here. Get your whole ass off my shit. See how easy that is? Come over here, you get kicked in the teeth. It's over, bro. Look at that. No going to the basket. It's about to be barbecue chicken in New York. Knicks are going to take this for sure. I thought the Spurs would have took it then, but I got to give credit to the Knicks. Hey, man, that's why I didn't put no money on it. I didn't bet on this at all, bro. I was like, man. That's the first layup and it got blocked. The first layup that they shot in the paint, it got blocked. Let's go to New York up 2-0. Let's go back to New York 2-0, man. See y'all on Sunday. Knicks can end this on Tuesday. The Knicks can end this on Tuesday. Whack! Look at that, 3 offensive rebounds. See? That's 4 chances. Over, bro. This is a wrap. Let me go and smoke my cigar and enjoy the rest of my night. Wemby's young, bro. Shaq lost his first NBA Finals when he was in his second year too, to Hakeem Olajuwon. It's gonna be good for Wemby, bro. He don't have no dogs, bro. Look at that. They're stealing the ball from him like it ain't shit. The Knicks has got the biggest city in the United States on their backs right now. The Knicks got the whole East Coast on their back. That city, bro, they win this shit, it's gonna be crazy, bro. They win this shit, it's gonna be crazy, bro. It's been 53 years. They haven't won one since 73. Love it. And like I said, Mike Brown, somebody who's been absolutely used and abused by everybody in the NBA. Can't use him no more after he wins this shit. He wins this shit. There ain't no more using Mike Brown. You're going to have to pay that man. There's no more. You got to pay him. I mean, it's not Wemby's fault, man. He's in his second year, man. He doesn't have a dog. He doesn't have dogs with him. These dudes ain't dogs, bro. They're not. These guys are not dogs, man. They're puppies, bro. They don't have no heart. Wemby's the one with the heart. You got to put some people around him, some veterans, man. These guys are not ready for prime time, bro. Look at that. Wemby balling, but the rest of them ain't doing nothing. They gonna shoot a stupid ass. Look at that stupid ass turnover. Just threw it to the wrong person. All y'all gotta do is run clock, man. Just run the clock, man. Run the shot clock down, Knicks. Just run it down. Run the shot clock down. Now De'Aaron Fox is all mad. What are you mad about? You getting cooked. De'Aaron, you're getting cooked, De'Aaron, you're getting cooked. You're getting cooked. Don't get mad that you're getting cooked, bro. Don't get mad that you're getting cooked. Jalen Brunson is cooking you. All right, Bev, love you. I love you, Bev. I hope you feel better. Wemby needs some dogs, man. These dudes ain't dogs, bro. They not dogs. They got to go, bro. He don't have no dogs on his team at all. It's him by himself. De'Aaron Fox, you looking like a straight buster out here, bro. Jalen Brunson is busting your ass open, bro. Rick Brunson, there's Rick right there as his daddy. You see Rick Brunson? Rick Brunson beat your ass over his son. No heart. Spurs don't got no heart, bro. Jalen Brunson, come on. Look at that. Whack. Offensive rebound. In your mouth. Horrible, bro. Spurs whack. First layup that they've gotten in a whole half. That layup right there was the first layup they got all half. Even if the Spurs can pull this off, bro, it's not looking good for them. Wemby getting tired, man. Wemby getting tired. Look at the ball movement. What's up, System Deck? Look at the ball movement by the Knicks. Everybody touches the ball. Look. Towns, him. That's 4 people. Bam. 4 people touch the ball. 4. Everybody on that offense touches the ball on the Knicks. Everybody gets their hands on the ball. Salute to the Knicks, bruh. I don't have a dog in this fight. My teams are in Cancun right now. Deep sea fishing. Ain't gonna hurt me that the Knicks win. It's gonna be good. I go back to New York, it's gonna be popping. It's gonna be cracking in New York, bro. Brunson dad, Rick Brunson. See, most people don't even know. Rick Brunson, when he was a player, was a solid veteran player. He wasn't a superstar. He was just a solid vet. A solid player, bro. He trained his son well. These second generation NBA guys, they're showing up. They're showing up, bro. Rick Brunson, Jalen Brunson, Dale Curry, Steph Curry. Okay? They showing up, bro. We'll see what happens with Bronny. We'll see what happens with Bronny Bron. We'll see what happens with Bronny. System deck. I had handles, BS, man, but I'm here until the end. Yeah, bro. I'm just enjoying it, bro. I'll tell you this right now. I'm enjoying that damn hockey game more than I'm enjoying this shit. This is at least the hockey game, it looked like back and forth. This is just an ass whooping. You're at home, bro. You're going down 2-0. Now you got to go on the road in a hostile environment. I like Bronny. You know why I like him? Because he's 3-and-D. People say, he shouldn't be in the NBA. Anybody that's 3-and-D is in the NBA. These are guys that didn't play basketball. You didn't play basketball. I played basketball. If you want to be in the NBA and you have the minimum skills, all you got to do is play defense. If you can play defense, you can be an NBA. Good offense doesn't mean you're going to be an NBA because everyone's a good offensive player. Now, you have good offensive players all over the place. What you don't have is defensive players. You don't have players that could just D somebody up. Not worried about scoring, not worried about dunking, not worried about shooting threes. Somebody who just comes in and plays defense all day will be in the NBA for 15 years, bro. These dudes stay in the league. Oh, he's sorry. He's this, he's that. He's been in the league 15 years. Look at the defensive guys that are on your team who can't score a lick. You look at how long they've been in the league. 12-year vet, 10-year vet, 13-year vet. Them people that's out there scoring, they be out the league quick. Torn ACL, NCL, PCL, Achilles, they're gone. These defensive players, they have long careers. 17 years in the league. You tell me you're making an NBA league minimum of $5 million for 17 years. How much money do you have? You want to make the NBA, all you got to do is play defense. And if you can hit a 3, you're 3-and-D. You come in, you hit a 3, and you play defense, you'll be in the league. Bronny James is a 3-and-D. He's not his dad. He is a 3-and-D. He comes in there, he plays defense, and he shoots a 3. That's it. He's going to be in the league. That's all you got to do. Look at Tim Hardaway Jr. Tim Hardaway Jr. is a 3-and-D. Why do you think he's in the league? Because he plays defense and he can shoot a 3. Defense will always get you a job. Always get you a job. That's right, Akeem. I know basketball. I know this shit. All you got to do is play defense and you'll be in the NBA. If you can check somebody up, you're in the league. Because they're going to be like, man, we need a guy like that. That's all you need. You got 12 players on the bench. You don't got to be the top 5. You just got to be one of those damn, one of them other players. You got to be the other ones that's on there. You come in with somebody's foul trouble, you have a job, bro. These guys can't even make a freaking free throw. You can hit a 3, you can hit an open shot, and you can play defense. Bronny got a job, bro. He's going to be in the league because that's all defense. That's all you got to do, bro. Play defense and you'll be in the NBA. You want to be in the NFL? Block. If you can block, you'll be in the NBA, NFL for a long time. Block or tackle somebody. You on the D line or the O line, you could play forever, long as you don't get hurt. You can stop somebody on the line. You can play run defense, not even pass defense. You don't even got to sack nobody. All you got to do is block. If you can get on that line and block, you'll be in the NFL, long career. But everybody's into who's scoring touchdowns, who's doing all the flashy shit. It's the stuff that nobody wants to do that keeps your job, bro. That's what keeps you working, is the stuff that nobody wants to do. You might not be the best welder at your company, but when you're never sick, you're always reliable, and you're there and you're doing everything you're supposed to do, you'll have a job. Steve Kerr was a 3-point specialist. It's like the rap game. Yeah, you got Drake, you got Kendrick, you got J. Cole, you got Wayne. Man, you got these dudes, man, these guys, man, they got all these albums, man, and they just consistently put out a decent album, bro. They never go platinum, they never go gold, but they always sell 200,000 copies, 250,000. They always gonna have money. That flopping ain't gonna work, brother. Flopping ain't. Oh, now you're gonna act like you hurt? Now you hurt now, bro? Look at these guys, man. These guys are looking like a high school team out here. They're looking like a high school team out here. Look at this dude that came off the bench, the number 2 dude. I don't even know who that number 2 guy is. McBride, I don't even know who he is, bro. Yeah, Tech Nine's a perfect example, bro. Consistently sells 300,000-400,000 copies, man. And he has his own label out there in Kansas City. He keeps all the money. You don't need to be Drake to have money. That's the key. You want to be in Major League Baseball? Just be a relief pitcher. You pitch every 3 or 4 days, and you're a relief pitcher. You could be in the league forever, bro. Long as you don't throw your arm out. Hardest job in baseball is being a catcher. Catcher's a hard job because you're squatting down, your knees. You're on your knees all the time. You're up and down. You tear your cartilages, all that shit. Just be a relief pitcher, bro. You can be in the league forever. You got the guys like Phil Necro and all these guys that were pitchers, man. They played till they pitched until they was 42, 43 years old, bro. Come in, man, pitch an inning or two, and then walk off the field. Come on, bro. It's the people that do the non-glamorous shit that got the job. System that Castle trying to do SGA. Well, SGA is a 2-time league MVP. There's a difference. That flopping ain't gonna work. You playing like shit. You're getting outplayed by everybody. The Knicks are playing with so much confidence and system deck. Tell me when you've seen Mike Brown get off the bench. Mike Brown hasn't got his ass off of that bench yet. He's not working the reps. He's not yelling. He's not calling out plays. He ain't doing none of that. He's telling them, take their souls from them. He's done nothing, bro. Mike Brown just like this. He said nothing, bro. He doesn't have to say nothing. His team is coaching themselves. They are on autopilot. They are doing everything they're supposed to do. Tell me who's not playing well on the Knicks. I'll wait. Tell me who's on the Knicks that's playing like shit. There's nobody on the Knicks that's playing like shit. Everybody on the Knicks is playing, they're balling. The McBride just came in off the bench and hit 2 threes. This dude is like 8th in rotation, 8th or 9th rotational player. He got 6 points. Wemby's gonna be the man. Just not right now. Look at him. He's the only one with any passion. Look at Wemby. Wemby is the only person on that hole. Look at all these guys. Their heads are down. Wemby's the only person on the Spurs that has any passion. Look at the rest of these dudes. These dudes ain't doing shit. These dudes is whack, bro. Wemby has a bunch of busters around him. They gotta go. Sorry, Wims. It's over. He don't got nobody to help him, dog. Look at the ball movement by this. Everybody's gonna touch the ball. Cross court. Obi Wabanobi to the basket. Dunk. Over. Why are you holding your legs? Everybody's hurt. Oh, now your leg hurts too. A system deck. Everybody seems to be springing the same ankle, bruh. Look at Castle. Look at his body language. He about OG about to dunk on this nigga. Over, bro. Let me enjoy my cigar. I'm so glad I ain't got no money on nothing, bro. I get to sit back and enjoy the finals without no type of pressure at all, bro. I'm good with the Knicks, man. My sister-in-law's in New York. I get to go to New York and turn up. Good for me. They're up 12 with 5 minutes left. And to be honest, Jalen Brunson isn't even dominating right now. He's just being a point guard. He's facilitating. He's doing what he's supposed to do. He's getting his boys involved. How much does Brunson have? Brunson only has 15 points. 5 of 18. 2 of 6 from 3. Very pedestrian game. Wemby ain't getting no help. Oh well, they're gonna figure it. They're gonna have to figure it out, bro. Blaze one for the nation. Where's De'Aaron Fox at? Where's he at? You talk about somebody who has messed his whole stock up. He has really messed his shit up bad. He has really made himself look bad out here. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Truly enjoying myself, y'all. I'm having a great time. Great time. I'm happy, man. I'm happy for Spike, man. That's what happens when you're loyal, man. Jalen Brunson. New York will be cracking tonight. It'd be a great night to be in New York, bro. Especially Manhattan tonight. I'll be over there getting me a nice steak. Or I go to Cat's Deli, get me a. De'Aaron Fox finally scored a basket. Too little, too late though. In your mouth. Whap. Wimby, you can't keep settling for threes. Go to the basket. There you go. 9-0 run by the Spurs. I was in San Antonio a couple of years ago, man. Riverwalk is nice out there. It's a nice place to take a little shooby-doo, take your shooby-dooby out there. It's pretty cool. Good food. I like Wimby, man. I like him. But he's young. He's 22. He's in his second year. He's going to learn. He's going to learn, man, that he can't let these guys shoot all these shots, man, and expect to win. It's going to hurt. This is going to hurt Wimby when he loses this finals. Is going to hurt him, but he's going to learn. Same thing happened to Shaq when Shaq got humiliated by Olajuwon his second year. Who did Shaq turn into later? The Diesel. That's what's going to happen with Wimby, man. Wimby going to learn. He gained 15, 20 pounds, lift, get some bulk on him, stop getting pushed out the lane by smaller dudes. Because he has the skill set. He has the handle. He has the outside shot. He has the post moves. He can shoot with either hand. But he's light. The boy's light, man. He need to gain some weight. Five-point game, y'all. Yeah, Wimby gonna be straight, but he got a bunch of bums around him right now, though. Brunson. $12-0 run. But Jalen Brunson time. Jalen Brunson time. This is when Jalen got him last game. They did all of this, and Brunson ended it. Yes, Stephen Gomez, I'm with you. Once he lifts, gets some bulk on him, it's over. See? Turn the ball over. See, look at that. Jalen Breezy. Oh, Uh-oh. 14-0 run by the Spurs. What happened to the Knicks? 14-0 run. That was a foul, man. OG got fouled on that. Oh, Mike Brown finally got off the bench. Mike Brown finally got off the bench, man. For the first time this series, he's had to get off the bench. Mike Brown finally has to coach now. Yeah, that's a foul. That's an absolute hack. That's a hack, man. That's the 3 shots, man. That's 3 points. That's three free throws. All right, Matthew Shack Unfiltered, man. We got a little something, man. I'm just willing to believe that Jalen Brunson's gonna do something at the end. All right, man. Hey, man, I appreciate you guys being here, bro. I'm having a great time, man. I've had a great time. I had a great time with the hockey game last night. Great time tonight. Great time the night before that. I'm having fun, bro. Hanging out with you cats, man. Talking basketball. This is beautiful. I love it. Yeah, Justin saw the Spurs tied it, but the issue is Jalen Brunson ain't done this. This was a straight hack. You grab this guy's whole wrist. That should have been 3 shots. Might be a little home cooking going on, y'all. There we go. Call overturned. Mike Brown threw the flag on that shit. Mike Brown threw the red flag in. Now Obanobi going to the line. He gonna hit these 3 points. That's over. That tie is a wrap. He hitting all 3 of these. Mike Brown got up, did something. Yeah, Stephen Gomez, I covered hockey for the first time ever over here yesterday. That was a good-ass hockey match. Good-ass game last night. Good-ass game. That's one. Hack the shit out of this dude. That's 2. Not tied anymore, is it? It's not tied no more. Not tied anymore. Oh, you with the wing streak? Oh, man, good job, bro. You got the lemon pepper? 3. Let's see what the Spurs do now, man. That's what you do. Get the ball to Wemby close to the basket. Jalen Brunson been cold this quarter, man. Time for him to do something. They got to cut up a set of pick. Spur. Oh. Must win for the Spurs, you guys. Must win. What happened? I told you Brunson was going to do something. Didn't I tell you Brunson was going to do something? Can't stop Brunson. Everybody's scared, man. Air ball. Yeah, it's over. Brunson. Oh, he missed the layup. Go 10. Go 10. Charge? Was it a charge? Yeah, go 10. Hit the backboard. Yeah, hit the backboard. It's go 10. Go 10. Knicks are the better team and better coach too. That's a goal 10, man. That's easy, man. The ball hit the backboard first before he hit it. Come on, man. It's a goal 10. Nothing to talk about. The ball hit the back of the backboard first. It's goaltending. Come on, that's not hard. Goaltending. I mean, why do they need to stop the game for it to be a goaltend, man? I can see it from here. It hit the backboard and he hit the glass as goaltending. What's the problem? Come on, man. Hi, son. Wow. Go to the basket. Oh! Wimbus. 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 George Gervin. They're like, we don't want to shoot it, man. Give it to Wimby, man, because we too scared. Wimbus. Wimbus. George Gervin finger roll. Uh-oh. Good game, you guys. I hope you guys didn't go to sleep. I hope you didn't log off. I hope you didn't cut the TV off. Woo, Brunson! Woo, Jalen Brunson! Woo! Woo, Jalen Brunson! I told you Brunson about to do something. I told you Brunson's not going out like no bitch. Brunson! Brunson! Good ass game, y'all. The Knicks started coasting, man, at the end. That 14-0 run. That shouldn't have happened. Vegas was controlling the game in these spreads too, man. Too much politics in these sports. Hey, man. All I got to say about the Golden Knights, they were up 2-0 in the third. With only 8 minutes left, and then they started giving up hella. They started giving up hella goals, bro. Too many. But when they get back to Vegas, man, things will be different. When they get back to Vegas, things will be different. Good ass game tonight, man. Brunson said, hey man, I don't know what y'all thought this was. Y'all thought y'all was gonna easily come back and win this shit. It's not. We ain't doing that. Wimbus. Jump ball. Oh, timeout. Timeout, Knicks. Look at the passion on Wemby and look at the rest of these dudes. These dudes is clowns, bro. Alley-oop. Finger roll. Finger roll. Let's get some overtime right quick. It's really good, Unknown Raider guy. Last night's hockey game, the finals, and NHL finals, and this is good, bro. Good TV, good sports. Yeah, OKC at home. I'm glad. They're flopping asses. I was so happy when they lost. Anybody but them. Anybody but them cats. All right, it's whoever plays the best defensive sequence is going to win the game. Jalen Brunson going to penetrate, dish it out. Somebody going to hit a three. Okay, the Spurs are in the bonus now. No more fouling, homie. The Knicks aren't in the bonus yet. The Knicks got fouls to give. If I was the Knicks, I'd foul the shit out of them. They ain't making free throws. In your mouth. Ah, bad shot. Oh! You turn the ball over, Vic. Vic, you turn the ball over, Vic. Vic, turn the rock over. You can't do that, Vic. Jalen Brunson time. Nobody else needs to shoot the ball but Brunson. Nobody else. Game's over. It's over, bro. Because the Spurs aren't going to make a shot. That turnover that Wemby did was critical. Critical. They're not going to hit it. They got 9 seconds. They don't have anybody that can create their own shot, bro. Timeout. Now, Jalen Brunson shouldn't have made that. Now let's see if the Spurs coach knows what to call. You get to move the ball to half court. You get the ball to Wemby inside. And whatever happens, happens, bro. Timeout. Yeah, but do you have it? Do they have any more? Okay. Here we go, y'all. Throw the ball into Wemby. And that's it. Whatever happens, happens. If anybody else shoots this shot besides Victor Wembanyama, nobody else should be shooting the ball. Get on the post, Vic. Get on the post. Get the ball and make it happen. Nobody else needs to be shooting, bro. Nobody else. Nobody else. Here we go. Thousand 1,002. Get the ball to Wemby. Nobody else needs to be shooting the ball. Over. I told you what was going to happen. Why is Victor Wembanyama shooting a jumper? Bad play calling by the coach. You get the ball into Victor Wembanyama in the post. Thoroughly outcoached, bro. That's just a bad thing. You got to get the ball into Wemby in the post. He's 7'5". Why is he shooting a jumper? Why is Wemby shooting jumpers, bro, when he's 7'5"? Why do you have him on the perimeter? Get him in the post. Throw the ball into him. He shoot. Why is he shooting an elbow jumper, bro? This is stupid. Drive to the basket, De'Aaron Fox. What are you doing? Pick and roll there? No. Over. All right, man. Matthew Shack Unfiltered, you guys. Spurs are done, bro. This is going to be over on Tuesday. The Garden is going to be rocking, bro. It's over. De'Aaron Fox, bro. You got to drive to the basket. What's up, Lloyd Lay? How in the hell do you have a 7'5" guy shooting a perimeter shot, bro? You didn't even give him a chance to get fouled. Nothing. Bad. Bad, bro. It's over. So, yeah, you guys, man. Let's see if there's anything to talk about. Everyone who took the Spurs sports book are winning tonight. Yeah. You gotta know what to bet on. Knicks are halfway there, bro. It's 0-2. They gotta fly all the way to New York, down on the road. They can't even win at home. They're down 0-2. That coach called us. How do you call a pick and roll at the top of the key? De'Aaron Fox with 6 seconds. He didn't even try to dribble in the lane to kick it out. You got Wemby shooting a perimeter shot. That's stupid. Hey, Lloyd said the Spurs gonna take the next 2. They got no choice, or they're gonna be swept. New York tonight is cracking tonight. San Antonio, you might as well. If I was the Knicks, I'll be flying out tonight. I wouldn't even be trying to spend the night. I wouldn't even take a shower. I'll be like, hey man, let me get back home to New York, bro. This shit is over. It's over, bro. It's absolutely over. All right, many of you guys got anything to talk about, man? Because if not, man, it is what it is, man. Thoroughly outcoached. Bad play calling. Bad possession. You got 7 seconds. You got De'Aaron Fox sitting at the top of the key. Dribble out. He comes over, sets a screen. That's just stupid. The Victor Wembanyama, man, that turnover right there. Castle's not even looking. He's not even looking, bro. Unknown Raider. I mean, we might as well talk about whatever now. This is over. Shaq, topic question. Off topic. What do you think about the not guilty verdict in North Carolina? Typical. Fat Joe. Typical. When you allow stuff like that in the hands of jurors, anything could happen, bro. Anything could happen when you leave something in the eyes of a jury. Don't expect justice. Don't expect justice, bruh. They're not gonna give it to you. Castle clowning at the end. I mean, clowning about what? He's just stupid. Castle not even paying attention out there, bro. These guys are definitely deserve to lose at this point, man. But salute to Victor Wembanyama, man. You're only 22 years old, dog. But it is what it is. All right, thanks, Akeem, man. Sub the channel, brother. Yeah, Latasha Harris was in LA with same situation. You're not getting justice. It's just not gonna happen, bro. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen, man. And as long as you are in the position that you're in, you're not gonna get justice. Says this, I was wild. I'm up here and not a Knicks fan, but these folks are losing their mind. Are you in New York, System Deck? Where are you at? Are you in New York? They're going crazy tonight, bro. Every borough's partying. If I was Fat Joe, if I was any of those celebrities, man, I'd be flying out tonight. I wouldn't even be there. There's nothing to do in San Antonio, bro, at night. Once that whole city's closing up, those bars are going to be empty. Those sports bars and grills and all that shit. That's just. We were in San Antonio, dog. It was like 8 o'clock at night, man, and restaurants were closing up. All right. I know, right? I bet Spike is getting goosebumps. They're halfway there, bro. Destiny is in their hands. It's in their hands. They can afford to lose 2 games. They're not going to lose 2 games. You think the Spurs are going to go inside Madison Square Garden and win 2 games? They're not. They can come right back to San Antonio and win in Game 5. It is what it is, man. But what a good ass game, dog. Good ass game, dog. All right, man. Roger Red or Bernie Mac was a great comedian too. Love Bernie Mac. But you said my top 5. Bernie Mac could be a top 10, man. But when you got Richard Pryor, when you got Bill Cosby, when you got Eddie Murphy, come on, man. That's 3 slots gone right there, bro. That's 3 slots gone. How are you not gonna put Red Fox in there? I mean, how are you not gonna put George Carlin in there? Bernie died at 50. Bernie Mac died at 50. So there's a lot of comedy that we can get from Bernie. Bernie died at 50, man. That's the problem. He died young. Okay. What's my opinion of Cooper Flagg? I love Cooper Flagg. Cooper Flagg is a he I don't want to say the great white hope because that boy could ball, but Cooper Flagg got game, dog. But look at where he's at. He's with the Mavericks. What are the Mavericks gonna do? Mavericks don't know what they're doing. Right? The Mavericks don't know what they're doing at all, bro. That right there just killed the Spurs' whole shit. They're defeated, bro. They're defeated. They're defeated. Absolutely defeated. And like I said before, I'm glad I ain't got no money. I don't have no skin in the game with this. Ask me any questions y'all want to ask me, you guys. Any questions y'all want to ask me. I'm chilling. I'm still smoking my cigar. I still got that much left, man. I'm chilling. But I love Cooper Flagg. Cooper Flagg is a really good player, man. The only thing I don't like about Cooper Flagg is that he played for Duke. I'm a Tar Heel. That's the only thing I don't like about. I don't like Dukies. But as far as his game, that boy could ball, man. He can absolutely ball. All right, man. You guys any more questions for your boy? I'll give you guys a couple more minutes because I'm going to be out here small. I'm going to get on the phone, call my boy up, call Ant Cuts, talk some basketball, finish smoking my cigar, go in the house. All right, man. Looks like y'all done. All right, man. Love all y'all, man. We'll get back on this hockey. I guess the hockey is hockey tomorrow. We'll get back on it. But I think, man, it's looking very broomish. It's looking very broomish. Matthew Shacker Filter.